coming at you with a morning live. Damn, that's a bad time to go on. Can't even do a second take. I've never gone live like right when I wake up. Why not just do it for like 30 minutes, an hour? We'll see if anybody pulls up. Just gonna do a little bit of the morning stuff. Shit. This one that I normally use, the pistol grip one. This thing it's getting. It was only like $6, so. But it gets like the point. It's like all rattling this thing. And like when you put it like this, like you can just do that nowadays. That's why I switched it up. I was gonna go live last night, but I ended up joining Dougie's panel instead. You know, I have some friends that go live, like when they first wake up. I gotta say, this is like. Imagine, folks at home. Imagine having to go to your job as soon as you wake up. No getting ready, nothing, just right into it. It's a very similar experience. So it would definitely, if you're doing manual labor, it'd be definitely a crazier experience, but welcome, CJ. I'm feeling a little sick and off today, but we'll see what the day holds. I'm probably gonna call my doctor, set up an appointment. I need to go see if I can find another dermatologist. And what is the other one? like rheumatologists. Also, I'm doing a horrible amount of sinus drainage. It happens when you wake up. At least for me. I thought I avoided all dairy yesterday, though. What did I have with dairy yesterday? Oh, yeah, the cheeseburger I ate yesterday. Shit. I know from the way that my sinuses feel that I ate cheese yesterday, so. Some days it doesn't do anything, some days it does, so it's better not to eat it at all, but. I do keep asking this gas station if they're going to stock the hamburger. And I keep coming in pretty consistently, so they might start stocking the hamburger. Because I'm like, your thing says that you make a hamburger, and they're like, we don't really put it out, like, nobody buys it. I'm like, well, clearly you could go make one and sell it. It's like Murphy's Express. They told me that, what is it they said about Montegos? They didn't see a reason for them to order more of the cigarettes. Every single time I go in there, like one of the times they had just gotten an order of the cigarettes in, like 5 hours earlier, and I got the last carton of the cigarettes. And they did not see the reason why they'd want to order more of those. I'm like, this company sucks. Like, oh my god, these are cheap for us to order. And people buy them hand over fist. What the fuck? I'm gonna smoke a cigarette, but with the sinuses. You hope it'll drain first. Sorry, folks, I'm not the most exciting of YouTubers today. Y'all want to see something cool? My guitar. I put my guitar here in the carrying case. This thing has. What's crazy is it's not thin. Like it might look a little thin. It certainly does. I think it does. It actually protects the guitar up really well. And it has little straps that you put on your back, so you can just wear it. You know, it's a gig bag, is what it's called. Oh, little Fanny's asleep. Should I wake her up? Folks, we're coming up on it. Here at about 9:23. It's been a week since Nina passed on. About 9:23, 9:24 this morning. It's probably she died a little bit before that, but that's the time we noticed it. So. Little Nina. We will forever love her. Her love will be forever and it will be pure. I'm sorry to any of you that never got to know Nina. There's people out there that I know that don't like Chihuahuas. That if they'd met Nina, they would at least be able to say there was one Chihuahua they met that they liked. I usually go and I prepare for a live. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Do need to fuel in this thing a little bit. See, folks at home, I love the angle my camera's at the moment, but I know you guys. I know the audience as a whole, they don't like that sort of angle thing. I love me a Dutch angle though. I do think movies like Battlefield Earth that shoot the entire movie in that. It's ridiculous. See, the Dutch angle forces your viewer's vision along a path. Instead of looking straight on into the frame, they're seeing the frames at the side, so it actually, I think at least, the Dutch angle, it more forces you to look at what's on the screen than if it's looking straight on. You can see it doesn't strike out as much, but I just do that, and now all of a sudden it's struck out a bit more. The door pops more. Hey Cece, good morning. We're just having a little quick morning live. I don't usually do it. I usually have a lot of sinus drainage in the morning. especially if I eat cheese like I did yesterday. And I wanted to just get up, not prepare nothing, just go live. I have like 2 hours. We're not gonna go live for 2 hours. But we're gonna hang out for a bit. Okay, sorry about that, folks. I had yeah, you probably don't want to know what's gross. Had a stomach full of mucus. It, yeah, had a stomach full of mucus and a puke. That wasn't good. That's not a good sign for today. I'm using a Q-tip for better what it's intended. When I have dairy and stuff, it thickens it up. It's a great gross morning. You want to get to know beer? You want to? Oh, that feels so much better. And I probably sound different too. That was crazy. Good morning, sunshine. Well, that drainage is crazy. I feel a little better now. I don't know what else I could have ate. Yeah, as soon as I woke up, I'm like, I'm gonna go live. And some mornings I don't feel like shit when I wake up. Other mornings I feel like shit when I wake up. This is the morning where I feel like shit when I wake up. So, hi folks. Oh, you gotta run out the door. Oh, walk out the door. I was gonna say it's a little snowy to be running outside your house, but you know. You're a grown woman. You can live your life however you feel. So, I'd advise against it in the snow and ice, but, you know, if you must. Oh no. A cigarette. The cigarette, it tastes like when you have a sinus infection. Hopefully I can just clear it up. It'll clear up over the day. I did a panel last night, Sunshine, without the mask on. I was like, fuck it. If somebody's gonna dox me in another chat, I might as well come into this chat as myself. Like, you wanna fucking dox me in here? You can't. There's no power for that here, so. If I know there's a potential for somebody to do that, I'll just take the power away from them of doing it. If it's gonna happen anyway, I could be the one in control of it. And then they have no power behind their words anymore. Psychological warfare with Beard. I'll tell people, as somebody that, you know, I've had the most dangerous gang in the world pressing on me. You just kinda... I lost my point. Never mind. Oh yeah. I had the most dangerous gang in the world pressing on me. You learn how to do psychological warfare pretty well. And these random, ordinary, everyday people, they're like, I'm a troll online, I fuck with people. Well, you better bring your fucking friend. Because we all used to be trolls online. We all done some trolling. Some of us have been doing it longer than others, but you know, there's there's trolls, most of them nowadays. They're new at it. They've been doing it for a while. Like, I've been doing this since 2010. Fuck, I've been doing it longer than that. Look at this picture next drew me of an Earl. Isn't that cool? You have a good morning, sunshine. Ooh. It was clogging on the left side. Just put that. That's what's up, YouTube. Firefly? Where's Firefly? Oh, she's really hot. Cool. Unlike you, Maven. No. Hey, Maven. Welcome. I decided to just... How you doing, jerk? I decided to go live right when I woke up. Unfortunately for me, it's a morning with a lot of sinus drainage, so it's not a really fun morning just to stay up and hang out, but that's what I get for eating cheese yesterday. I get punished for it. I get punished for my hubris. Hey, Firefly, how you doing, girl? I know Maven's always following you around. Maybe you two just have similar interests. She's trying to steal your friends. Isn't she, Firefly? I stand Firefly. Oh, hell yeah. I went to join that panel last night. I was hoping you showed back up so I could be like, Maven, come watch me on the panel. I don't have my mask on and everything. He did some really good review content. See, well, the beer channel, we do reviews the way they did in 2008. We do the reviews here like that. What do you mean, what? I'm just saying he does that good. He's a really good, more modern style of reviewer. Yeah, I was on panel last night. Yeah. I'd been waiting to see if you maybe went live, and then I was like, oh, I can just join Dougie's panel while I wait. It wasn't the most exciting, but I did it unmasked, so yeah, that's a little wild. Dougie's seen me unmasked. We usually when we do the lives, we'll talk. Oh, okay. I figured. But yeah, review, bruh. Yeah. I try not to watch a lot of other reviewers. That's one thing I try and not do. I do watch a little bit of his, but I review things. So if I watch other reviewers, I'm gonna get influenced by their style. Like somebody like Bruh, I started watching him because he did reviews in a very similar style to what I did. So watching his reviews, I wouldn't be influenced and do somebody else's style, sort of thing. Even if it's subconscious. Like with my dank food hacks, I've never watched a dank food hack video before. I just like I've heard about it. I've heard about it from people, and I just do what I think the video would be, as opposed to go watch it. Okay, this is what you do. I'm like, I could put a twist on the style that somebody hadn't thought of that way. He is so wholesome. Wholesome, so wholesome is painful. Like getting spanked. Damn, man. I could use I wish I had my neti pot. If I had my neti pot, I forget where it is. I might use it this morning. I hate using it, but he does what a lot of reviewers do, which is the reviews in the car. Those do really well. He's just wholesome, and from what I've seen, he really covers the info. He really is good at what's the word for it? There's a word for it, like when you grab the room, when you're able to grab the room's attention and hold it on you. The few that I've seen, he's really good at it. And you know, part of his awkwardness is his charm. Firefly likes Beers reviews more. A thick redhead with big tits. Man, that sounds pretty hot. You know any thick redheads with big tits? I'm in a wild mood. It's the sinus thing. Hey, Firefly. What up, girl? What does Firefly look like, anyway? I haven't looked at that up. Nurse Joy is here now. Welcome, Nurse Joy. I haven't seen you in a while. Hopefully you're doing good with your nursing. Yeah, play nice in my chat, for sure. I will address all the names differently. I will talk to all 3 profiles as different ones. Still gonna get there now. A lot of people wouldn't. I'm here to role play. I gotta say I like Firefly the most because she's the cutest, but you know, that's just me. I'm a little biased. Shiloh, what up? Would you like to do an impromptu review of a zip, Senate? Senate, don't use your wrench powers right now. We're having some fun in here. I realized Senate's here and I'm like, oh no. What up, Senate? Decided to pull a Senate. I thought about you this morning, Senate, and I'm like, I'm gonna pull a Senate. I'm gonna go live right when I wake up. It's after I got through the sinus drainage, it's pretty good. Nathan, are you related to Shiloh? Oh no, not Pavi Largo. Oh no. Oh no. That's a scary one to see. You doing all this when one of the sniper mods, one of the mainly action mods shows up? Oh no, it's Pavi Largo. I don't know, something about that name. I think I'm seeing that name be a little crazy somewhere. Go Panganist and Uranganist. Poppy comes out. Oh, yeah, that's the one that I was thinking of. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names. This guy on the panel last night, Donald, he's from Scotland, and I remembered his name, and I remembered him, and I was really impressed by it. But that's because he's from Scotland, and he has a really distinct accent to me. Evidently, people from Kansas have an accent. I can't hear it, but evidently they do. Senate, bring your alts. Everybody, bring your alts. The alts are gonna hang out in the chat today. I can go live till about 9 o'clock my time. After that, I'm gonna have to go, but. My other one. Well, yeah. Well, Senate's seen my other alt. I have one alt. And the alt is being used right now for a channel. So I can't really move around with the alt too much. I think the person might be mad if I show up at random places under the alt. I don't know. Well, not mad at me. I don't want to... When I use the term mad, I don't want to sound like they're a bad person. Just both trying to look out for safety online. One of us is a little more aggressive than the other, but it's good to meet people that look out for your safety online. Ann Wilkes. Oogie boogie. Kira Faye is from that. That sounds so familiar. That's probably Stephen King. Like, all these ones that I'm like, this name sounds familiar. It's probably like a background character in like a Stephen King book. Like a character like they mentioned maybe twice. Maven's over there like, oh no, he figured it out. Little Miss Puff. Let's see, Miss Puff. Little Miss Diddler. I like that. I like that name, Little Miss Diddler. Puff and stuff. I don't know who that is, but what if it had? What if it was born like with both parts? Would you two like combine together naming it? Like one of you gave one half of the name and the other gave the other half of the name, or was there discussion on that or not? What's the term for that? I don't want to use it wrong. Is it hermaphrodite? I hope I didn't just get canceled. Oh, thank God. Thank the heavens. Oh. 9 Cali Pedo. I love that name. I fucking love that name. We're gonna... That's a crazy name. It's like it's a pepper, like the worst pepper. Oh, intersex? Okay. Okay, use the correct term, but in fast. Okay, good. Oh, great. Well, I know it, the term, and I was trying to use a term to refer to them as, like, identify them, like, as they are. As a way to not just be like, there's somebody with this. This is what their condition's called. Oh, yeah. Need to make more enemies? Why can't you say that? Also, autistic's not really retarded. I mean, the definition of retard is slowing down. To retard something is to slow it down. So hell, if you drank enough alcohol, you're retarded. The Topeka area retarded citizens, the Topeka area retarded citizens, they refused to change their name for that reason. That it was named before there was any stigma about this, and then they're not referring to people like with mental disabilities. They're referring to anybody that is slower in mental capacity. They're using the word literally. Like, they really argued against it. Like, it was kind of crazy. And they kept it. That's an actual organization there. TARC, they call it. I think they just go by TARC, but everybody knows what it stands for. And just not saying it doesn't change the fact of what it stands for. You can't just ignore something and make it go away like that. Oh, that sucks about losing your 2 troll cats. Oh, you actually got the crust on it. That's good. Yeah. I was gonna say, you got the Ritz crackers on there? Yeah, well, we're not pro social justice warrior here at the Beard Channel. We're very neutral here. So, if you want to call yourself retarded, and if somebody wants to try and tell you, is Senate your dad? No. Senate and your dad live together. That'd be crazy to find out. Like, Senate and your dad are living together. He's never mentioned the family that lives with him. It's like, yeah, I met this dude and his wife. I mean, a dude and his girlfriend. They've just been crashing for a while now. You're like, what the fuck? So you wouldn't be ordering from Dr. Ganja then, that's for sure. They have their real first name? Oh yeah, I would not use that. Eat me, zombies. Oh, hell yeah. I think I recognize that one. Pabby? Where's Pabby at? This is a wild chat, folks. I feel like I'm like I don't even see Pavi. I don't see her at all. I'm in live chat. Turtle time? Touch the turtle. Oh, there it is. Shut up, Maven, you fucking high functioning retard. Wow. Yeah, Pavi, we're not gonna put up with that. But I'm feeling generous, so. No, Firefly's cool. I'm not gonna ban Firefly. She's cool. We're silencing Pavi. He doesn't get to say anything. I did not look close. Firefly is too cute to hide. She's cool. Have you seen how, like, awesome she is? Ooh. Senate. Last night, I did Dougie's panel and I didn't wear my mask. I don't know, Firefly's pretty dope. She showed me her stamp collection. I thought that stamp collection was pretty cool. Oh, Senate. Pretty good cigarette. I think it'd be worth trying the lights of these. Oh, no wonder. Yeah, we were talking about pagan worship one night. Nothing cute like a witchy witch. Well, they were about $5.60 something a pack where I went. As opposed to regular Winston's, which are like $8 a pack. And I think they're pretty decent. They're certainly not a harsh smoke. Oh, hell yeah. Firefly, where you at, girl? Let's get Stinky Maven out of here. Let's get Firefly in here. Hey, Firefly. Hopefully you're having a good morning. Unlike that jerk Maven. Did you see she wanted you banned? She's just jealous. She's just jealous of you. She's not as pagan and witchy as you, so she just gets jealous. Oh. Why do I have a feeling I'm gonna be in a mental If I did this for like 12 hours, I think I'd be in a mental hospital by the end of the day. This is the real premium account. See, Firefly's premium, Maven. Premium. Primo. She's the primo. Retired Beard's gay older brother. I'm a cowboy now, boy. I support that alt. I support that alt name. It has. See, if a troll came in like that, they would be welcome around here. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the cowboy now. It's okay, my ancestors are from... probably from that area. Giddy on up, partner. What does she do it like this? Giddy on up, partner. There we go. We're fast approaching the time where I'm gonna have to get off here, folks. This has been fun. Well, we have a little bit more time though. What does my gay older brother look like? Why is he a female? I'm also feeling like I might puke again. So straight? No. It's like me, but straight. Yeah. I love that. That's great. The sniper mods are around, you gotta appeal to them. The sniper mods are around, they might just hit your ass, and I'm like, no. So you have a cool troll like that around. So anyone that comes to troll you... What the fuck? How rude. Just because she's a horrible, miserable person? Oh, that reminds me of somebody. So... But I'd rather not talk about them or mention them, because, like, fucking Voldemort... They are the real version of Voldemort. You fucking mention them or anything, they're gonna come after you. Like... And unlike a troll online, she's fucking insane. Like, you don't want to... I'd rather have a troll group come after me than one insane lady. Yeah. It's like saying quiet. Maven's dogs just like started like screaming and running around the house as soon as I finished saying it. The dogs are just like barking at each other and just like running around. He's like, what the fuck? One of the dogs has just pooped on the wall. I had a friend whose dog put their butt up against the wall and pooped on the wall. Left a little poop hanging on the wall. Oh no, Nurse Joy is here. That would get really messy really fast. His dog was really weird. His dog also was like so inbred. The dog was, it was crazy. Like the dog could hardly like breathe effectively. Its mouth was always open. It like its jaw like stuck out a little further and stuff. And he was really short and like stubby. Very sweet dog. But obviously you could tell that his family was way too close for a long time. And I don't know. It was like a street dog or something like that. Sweet dog. He was a weirdo, but I don't think his brain works right, so. Nurse Joy heard it. A handstand poop on the wall is the only way to do it. And that way, if you do a handstand poop on the wall, like, if anybody walks in on you, nobody's gonna believe them if they tell you the story. I'm like, yeah, right, they were doing that. Like, why were you going in there in the first place? Joy's seen people poop on the walls. What about you haven't, Maven? When I took a sheet of Coricidin one time, and I was at my friend's house, and you know it obviously makes you puke if you take that much. And I was throwing up in my friend's toilet, and I shit on their ceiling, and I didn't tell them about it. And I didn't clean it up. This is past beard, okay? And I was on, like, you know, cough medicine, obviously, so. The worst part of that story, they just moved in the day before. Yeah, it is. Holy shit, it is. And that Hat Man bullshit that people talk about, I've taken a lot of that sort of stuff, large amounts of the stuff that people do. It's a story that people are telling. That one person read the first story about the Hat Man that somebody wrote, and then the rest of the people. It's an ARG, basically. Is it ARG? Is that the word? I forget. Oh, you've actually seen it, huh? Because I've taken some pretty crazy stuff. But some people have. Most people haven't. That's the thing. That's why it's so unbelievable for somebody like me or somebody like Senate. Because Senate's taking DXM. Now, like, there's some of the research chemicals. My friend used to get all the research chemicals and try them. There's a couple that I tried that like they cause like figures to like materialize like out of the walls and stuff. Like there were faces coming out of the walls with the I forget it was like the XM the what is it the the acid alternative. Whatever that acid alternative is. When I took that was crazy. Because there were like people like shadow like coming through the wall. I did it like once or twice with them, and then I'm like, these chemicals are weird. There's a reason they're like. I need to get them in really sketchy ways too, even though you could go to a chemical supply place and buy them. Like, he's like, I don't want any trace that I bought this. And I'm like, there's no like crime taking place. Like, you can just fucking buy this. Like, what are you so worried about? Because like, even if the FDA bans it, they're not gonna come like take it away from you, like. Or the DA. Well, the FDA would have to regulate it first, and then the DA would come. Yeah. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Come over? Yeah. Oh. Okay, folks, we got 30 minutes. You should. I want to grow. I want to grow my own peyote. Peyote. On peyote, I saw a burning bush talk to me. I saw a coyote. What I saw on peyote is the coyote. I wonder if it's like named after it. But there's like this coyote that like kind of just like shows up and just kind of you see it running off places or it'll talk to you. I remember like my house like there was like the room and the coyote was like in the front room and it like ran out the front door. So like I opened the door and he jumped into a bush and it lit on fire and the bush started talking to me. And I'm like, oh. My first thought was, oh. I was like, oh, okay. I see what happened to Moses. And then the trip took back over. But I did have a moment of clear thought that was kind of interesting. And I was like, it was freaky for me. I couldn't imagine being somebody from ancient times that you took something, you probably don't even know what you ate. And then all of a sudden this bush is on fire and it's talking to you like, holy shit. talk about intense, you'd probably think it was real. Like, you really would. Like, hell yeah. In Minecraft. I've always wanted to. I read the YouTube rules. I can instruct people on how to make a pipe bomb. I have to do it in a live, and I have to make the live 18 plus. But according to the YouTube rules, I can instruct people on how to do it. I'm very curious about this, and I want to try it. I want to print out YouTube's rules and everything, and show that they state themselves in these rules that I can do this. And that if they don't want me to do it, they need to change that. So we might do that at some point. That'd be crazy. Yeah, probably a closet in the unused bedroom. You need like a dark space to grow mushrooms. I know that much. A dark space, you need, specific nutrients. You need a clay-rich soil. Right? You need a clay-rich soil. As opposed to a dirt, like a regular, like, dirt-rich soil, like, or like, right? Or you need a more muddy one? It's either clay or mud. Like a more muddy, as opposed to, like, I know a thing or two about this. Not much. It's part of the apocalypse training. Like, I'm trying to teach myself this stuff. Because who wants to murder the dude that can manufacture the amphetamines and the mushroom, grow the mushrooms and stuff, You don't want to waste a dude that knows how to manufacture the amphetamines. Like, no bandit gang, no matter how evil they're trying to kill everybody off, they'd ever want to take you out. Your only worry is other people. That do the same thing. Oh, we need to go mushroom hunting in spring still, Maven. Gotta find a good time to meet up. A good place to bring the family. It'll be fun. The rest of your family doesn't seem as thrilled about the mushrooms as you do. You told me you had to, like, convince the husband to eat them or something like that. Oh, Fanny's awake, folks. Fanny, we're about to get off the live, though. You won't eat them? Oh. Oh, she wanted her little cake. Here you go, Fanny. We had our first unicorn turn 2 yesterday. Little Miss Rosette here. She's the first unicorn that I got after Fanny. I got her 2 years ago. She's the unicorn that stole. She's the unicorn that really, like, stole the unicorn, like, hard away. Like, Fanny gave me the love of the unicorn. And then Rosette stole it. I do not know what I'm gonna do. Like, I woke up and I said, I'm going live. And that's all I've done. Even thought about doing today. I have, I'm thinking of maybe going to the Dollar Tree or something. I have a few. I could go. Yeah, I might need to go to the Dollar Tree today. They're hot as balls. Imagine if balls were, like, boiling hot. Maven, you've been doing a little bit of nursing for a while. Have you ever touched, like, balls and it been, like, so hot? Like, yeah. Damn, what kind of noodles are they? I got some spicy noodles in my noodle cabinet. You guys have seen my noodle cabinet, right? That sounds like a euphemism. Hey Maven, you wanted to see my noodle cabinet? No. Oh, okay. I think I know the one you're talking about. Yeah, they can be pretty spicy. You know, some of those noodles are crazy. Like, they come from the Western world. Are you the one I was showing off my little carrying case? You have the spicy food expert here. I just really like hot food. That's something it knows. I don't got anything to prove to anybody anymore. I definitely like hot food, but also I have to be careful with it. Like, I could, like, throw up blood or, like, shit blood, so, you know, I try not to eat too much of it. And I hate it when people make fun of me for not doing it when, like, I have, like, medical complications from it, like, and I've done it before. I'm like, you know. That's exactly what I was thinking of. That's what I was gonna go show you guys. Oh, first things first, in it. You'll like to see this. Habanero chili. Is it habanero chili, though? Tomatoes. Okay. Yeah, dehydrated habanero peppers are the last ingredient. Oh my god, there's paprika in here. Paprika, along with what else is it? Paprika, along with other things, can be incredibly like spicy. Paprika on its own, not so much, but you like enhance it with some other things. Oh my god, they like play off each other or something. Remember, he's visiting his friend. He's having vertigo at the moment. Oh no. I think they're doing something today. Unsure. Something though. Oh, what the fuck happened to my accent there for a second? I'm sorry. You ever randomly slip into a different accent? And don't lie. Jesus knows. I'm definitely gonna relax and enjoy the day as much as I can. You get southern draw when you read the snaps. I try my hardest. He has a southern accent, but he fakes the Midwest. That's kind of cool. Why does he not do the southern? Just embrace it. Like, I guess I get it, because I hide the Oklahoma. Like, I don't want to sound like Oklahoma, so I try and, like, draw the Kansas in there, too. Because I think people from Oklahoma, they have a kind of ignorant sounding accent. And everyone I met from Oklahoma is pretty ignorant, too, so, I mean, kind of checks out. Oklahoma. We put the Homa in Oklahoma. Homa. Oklahoma. Is that the Oklahoma song? This has been a song with Beard. Oh, he's from Georgia, so he sounds like the bandits in the Walking Dead comic. I'm gonna say the bandits in the Walking Dead comic because we don't see the bandits quite like we do in the TV show. And I always imagine the bandits are really, they're Talai shit, some Well, I see them. They look like some redneck fucking dudes. So I think the portrayal of the bandits was part of why HBO thought that The Walking Dead crossed a line for them. Given the fact that in the AMC series we hardly see any of the bandit gangs, I really think they might have crossed the line for them. Even in The Road, we don't see the bandit gangs. Like, they don't really show the bandit gangs in any, like, apocalyptic thing. Like, because I think it'd just be too horrifying for most people. There's with The Road, there's a graphic novel of The Road that's coming out soon. That's actually, like, the book. And it might be the best way to, like, show it. Because we get to see the Red Scarf Bandits and everything in it. And we never got to see the Train of Suffering. That's what I call it, the Train of Suffering. In the movie. And it really puts you in this sort of world. Cat guy can't handle the penis. There's nothing wrong with being from the South, though. I get hiding the Southern accent a bit. It makes you feel a little dumb and ignorant. But he should always embrace who he is. I know he's, sounds like somebody he doesn't necessarily agree with, but I get it. Oh, The Road is rough. I don't think you could. There's some content in the book that would probably make you, like, throw up. I find it particularly horrifying, the idea of this man that's, like, traveling with his boy. They took it off Audible? Damn. It's okay, like, if it wasn't your thing, and you weren't into it, you don't have to, like, It's not for everybody. It's a very... I guess you could... It's a lot of, like, campfire tales sort of things. It's a hard book to get into. Because you're following a gang of, like, killers and murderers. You can't relate to the characters that you're following at all. That's the main thing that I found that made it hard to get into. There's no, like, good characters. There's nobody you want to root for in this story. Like, you're just kind of moving forward in the story as the story's moving there. And you're just kind of stuck as a passenger while this horrific shit happens. And like, this is gonna keep getting worse, and there's this, like... Yeah, it has a lot to do with, like, how unrelatable the characters are and the campfire sort of tale of it. It's not for everybody. A lot of people don't like it, and the people that like it really love it. So, I think it's interesting, just because... Oh, yeah. That's wild that they took it off Audible even though you paid for it. That's a book that I'm not surprised it would be censored. The book has a hell of an ending. I love the ending of the book. It's a hard book to get into. It's I get that, so. And like I said, the reasons that I say, I mean, I even struggle, like, now, like, I'm gonna listen to the audiobook version of it. I'd love if they did like a graphic, like, an animated, like, graphic novel. Hey, Maven, that's rude. It's 4 inches of pain, thank you very much. We didn't get, like, any last year. Fanny, cover your ears, okay? Maven's being weird. Damn, I can't believe you read Battlefield Earth. One of the main things, yeah, about Blood Meridian, it's just the villain in it. I mean, that's the one thing. Like, okay, everyone's a villain in the story. That's apparent. But the judge is like above and all. I want to see the judge portrayed in like a medium. Because like people are like scared about like Anton Chigurh and stuff like that. Well, you don't know that, Maven. Maybe not. Oh, hell yeah, Senate. Maven keeps talking about my ween, Senate. What the fuck? I'm gonna go listen to Ween after this. Oh, folks, we're at 9 o'clock. You know what that means. I gotta depart from y'all. But I'll be back tonight. Oh wow. The stand's almost at 1,000. Okay, that's a little bigger. Smell you later, Senate. Damn. Thanks for hanging out. Cheers, y'all. It's been fun. Thanks for hanging out.